Great. Another location. The Fielding. Whoa, black.
Coming. Yeah.
Who are you gonna ask? Who are you?
Who are you? Who's asking?
Peterson.
I'm looking into Peter Fielding's death. Did you know him?
Look, I'm done talking about Peter. I've got my own problems. Just leave me alone.
Why is nobody ever happy to see me?
Dunno. It can't be your copious amount of social grace.
Because you always chase dead people, that's why.
It's a painting of a young woman. No idea who she is.
I like her style though, man, look at that. That's not filth, that's food.
It's a painting of a young... I can't smell them, but even I can tell those flowers are fake.
Let's see, card. Field Gym No Limits, Peter Fielding Gold Member, right. Well, that's the card we need.
A painting of a country home. Some kind of farm, maybe? Looks quaint, in any case. Yuck, who knows how long that's been lying around.
Maybe a month? So she's watching TV. It's possible that I can disrupt the TV.
After seeing the state of this joint, Red's place doesn't seem so bad.
Case number. NYC Probation Broadway, dear Miss, we don't even know her name, case number. As your probation officer, I am bound to report your absence from our meetings to the proper authorities. I understand your desire to get your head together after the events of the Carth House, but I am afraid I must follow a formal process. Your next appointment is 1/10/2014. If you attend this and every subsequent meeting promptly and in a proper spirit, I can have your absence from the previous appointments excused. Carol Nowak. Alright, well, back to the police. And then we'll harass her. And the thing is, we're only harassing her to get the card. Like, we don't actually need to do anything else with it. Maybe just try blowing the card.
No good. The rug's too thick.
You're so bad. You're so bad. Alright, well, Rosa... alright, cool, gonna get the case number. Also...
Hey, this is Peter. You know what...
that's not useful. Alright, police station.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah.
If I gave you a parole case number, could you look up who it belongs to?
I can't, no. Sorry.
It was worth a try. Thanks anyway.
You can't... Well, what am I... Oh, crap. Probation ID number for the woman living in... Oh, wait a minute, no.
Well,
no,
I'd
no.
better...
Sure.
I just crossed... I already have the information. I don't have to cross-check it with... D. Quinton? Dear Miss Blackwell, I just wanted to reach out again. I am aware this is a difficult subject. But if we are to prevent your aunt and grandmother's condition to resurface in you, we must take the proper steps. Please contact me and we can schedule an appointment. Oh, this is the doctor. And we're definitely not contacting her. Case number... Card file.
Bingo. The case number is listed in this file. It belongs to a Maggie Fielding. It appears she was picked up in the raid on the Carth House. She was brought in for an emergency detox and forced to go into rehab. It lists one known family member, a brother, Peter Fielding.
Alright, Peter's her brother. She's living in Peter's apartment. Alright, we're going back to her place. And all we're doing is getting the card.
Ugh, coming. You again? What is it this time?
This is Peter's apartment. Ready to talk, Maggie?
You're Peter's sister, Maggie, right?
Sure, fine, you got me.
Why couldn't you just tell me that before?
Because I'm trying to get healthy, working through the program. admitting I have a problem, just like my sponsor says. All that is the first step. I'm still working on the rest. Talking about Peter, that's step 5. I'm not ready. It's nothing personal. I just need to avoid thinking about him for a while.
And you're doing that by living in his apartment.
It's just temporary. I have nowhere else to go. And besides, what difference does it make? He's gone. He had a stupid accident, and now he's gone.
That's just it, Maggie. It might not have been an accident.
No. Whatever you're thinking, no. I need this to be over, you understand?
Then we need to talk. You can call your sponsor if you want to.
Screw my sponsor. Let's do this.
Oh really? We're just gonna go in and talk?
So, talk.
Pick up the card.
Could you excuse me for just a sec? My shoe is untied.
Sure, I guess.
Smooth. Real smooth.
What do you know about Peter's death?
Just what I was told. That he was fixing a light bulb and fell off the ladder. I remember thinking it was a pretty stupid way to go, especially for him.
How do you mean?
Did you know the guy? He was obsessed with health. To die just falling off a ladder? I always thought he'd outlive the world.
Why is Peter such a sore subject with you?
That's between me and him, or his ghost, or whatever.
It might help to talk about it.
I'm still working through the program. Talking about it is step number 5. I'm not ready for it yet.
Amazing.
Could you tell me about your father? He opened the gym, right?
Sure.
Could you tell me anything else about him?
If you want to know about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. Here's his address. He's always home.
Cool.
So, what are you watching?
I don't know, some animated thing. Not normally into cartoons, but the ratings say it's good.
Is it?
I guess. They changed the main character's voice after the first episode, but it's not bad. Keeps my mind off, well, the stuff you keep bringing up.
Huh.
Can't you tell me anything about your father?
I told you, ask him yourself.
I don't know what she's referring to. They changed the character's voice?
Have you ever heard of the Grace Group?
What, those circle jerk meetings my brother went to?
Yes.
You know about it.
Yeah, I know about it. Peter was a mess before he joined that group. If you ask him, he would say it helped him find himself.
Did it?
Who knows? I thought it was a cult. Might have been better if it was.
Why's that?
Look, never mind. Peter found himself. Good for him. I just have to focus on myself.
Do you know a Father Michael Cooper?
Look, I don't need a priest. I don't need to be saved. I just need to get healthy.
I'm not asking you to see him. I'm asking if you know him.
Oh, no, I don't know him.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't take drugs, I think you'll be fine.
Have you ever heard the name Benjiro?
Benjiro? No, sounds Japanese or something.
How long was Peter working at the gym?
About 20 years? Never thought he'd do it.
Why?
Don't know. He seemed to drift around for a long time. He was a teacher, waiter, construction worker, you name it. Then one day, he decides that taking over Dad's gym is what he has to do. Now the gym is a neighborhood staple. Made it more popular than Dad ever did. Good for him, I guess.
Yeah, it's good for him.
Tell me about yourself.
Opening up is step number 5. I am nowhere near ready yet.
Alright, fine.
Well, I'd better get going.
Sure, you know the way.
Alright, well, I mean, she seems like she'll be fine. Just keep eating those pizzas and, you know, you'll be fine. Fielding Senior.
Wait, this is Greenwood Cemetery.
Yes. Yes, it is.
This tombstone is faded and hard to read.
Connor Lawrence Fielding, husband, soldier, father. Died in 93. That makes him 61 years old. That's not... I mean, it's okay. It's not great. Connor Fielding? Nope. Connor Fielding. Maggie doesn't want to talk about him. Alright, fine. Hillside 2?
This cemetery has dozens of tombs. I don't have time to search them all.
Why not?
There are a lot of family crypts in this cemetery, some going back 100 years. It's a little structure overlooking the lake.
Check it out.
The exit isn't far. If I really need to get out of the snow, I'll just leave.
No, you want to check out the graveyard because it's morbid and goth. You know what I mean? Alright, never mind. Field's Gym. And we can use the card.
This should get me into Field's gym.
After you, dear.
Yes. Now use the treadmill.
I'm not exactly dressed for a workout.
Run.
She looks pretty busy.
Fuck her.
She looks pretty busy.
Alright, never mind. Get the picture frame.
There we go. Nobody can say I don't do anything nice.
Connor Fielding 07, is he police? 0702345541. Is that relevant? I don't think I need to ask the police about that.
It's just a.
Oh wait, I can... Wait a minute. I can put numbers there. Why would this be... Oh wait a minute, I need the birthday. I need to March 18th. That can't be right.
The month is written at the top in dry erase marker.
Dry erase marker. March 18. March 18. And that's how we mess him up. March 18, alright. Let's go into the ladies.
I don't need to use the locker room.
All
I'm
right.
not here to.
Go to the men's.
No.
No, it's... There's no one in there, only... Alright, go in. What do you mean, God, no? I go into the men's room all the time. It's not a big deal, alright?
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Rish...
I heard about your old man. I'm sorry.
It was over 20 years ago. We all have to move on.
That's my plan, Peter.
Right. Check notes.
So, tell me about your dad.
My dad, he built this gym from the ground up. He was a military guy. It was hard for me to relate to him until I joined him in the running of this place. He might be gone, but he lives on here. I make sure of it.
So, did you know your sister is staying in your apartment?
She is. Of course she is. She probably fell off the wagon again. Just stay out of her way.
Fell off the wagon is one way to put it.
Say, can we reschedule that training session we set up?
Sure, we can do that. Let's go check the calendar outside.
Yes, let's.
Hey, miss, you're dripping water on the floor.
Oh, sorry.
No problem, just be sure to put on sneakers or something if you want to work out here. Anyway, let's check the schedule. Huh? Is that the date? Hey, listen, I'm sorry, but there's an appointment I've got to keep. Can we sort this out another day?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Where'd he go? Did he go home or... Did he go to the,
It needs a key card.
Did he go to the graveyard? Cemetery! Hi. Do I talk to him or does Joey talk to him? Joey probably.
Hey, Peter?
Oh, hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now. We'll talk later, okay?
Sure, no problem.
I talk with the dead.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now.
Sorry.
So, what do we do? Wind?
I'm not. I don't blow on.
Tie totem.
He needs to be spirit. Quaint little thing, I guess.
So, what are we doing?
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Huh. So he's here.
Oh, coming. Oh, sure, come on in.
Your father's dead.
So your father is dead.
Yep.
Why didn't you just say that instead of sending me to the cemetery?
The only person to visit Dad was Peter, and he can't do that anymore. I figured Dad could use the company.
Really?
No, not really. I told you, there are things I can't talk about yet.
You said Peter visited the cemetery.
Once a year, on the anniversary of Dad's death. Peter was a damn saint.
You said Peter.
Once a year, Peter was...
Can you tell me?
He died over 20 years ago.
Is there any?
I haven't spoken, but here I am. I suppose if I want to...
Tell me.
Opening up?
Well,
Sure.
Okay, do we really have to come back and listen to us say that? Before we do this? Oh, come on, adventure games.
Hey, Peter?
Oh, hey.
Sure.
Hey, look.
Sorry.
Okay, maybe we need to do something with the... Do we need to do something
No.
in there? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I mean, there's nothing here. Literally nothing here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Officer
Yeah.
Is there anything in the system about a Connor Fielding? He died about 20 years ago.
Let's see. Our records from back then are a bit spotty, but can't hurt to check. No, nothing comes up, but it's a very common name. Is there anything specific you can tell me about him?
He was in the Army.
Oh, then there might be something in the Veterans Association records.
Aren't those public?
Not everything. But fortunately for you, I can access everything. Okay. Archived records. Connor Fielding. Ah, seriously?
What's wrong?
Idiots. They had no idea how to archive data back then. I can only look them up by service number. You don't know it, do you?
I do actually. It's 070-234-541.
Well, that's handy. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Connor Fielding. Served in Vietnam from 1966 till 1969. Honorably discharged. Moved with his family to New York a few years later. Huh. That's interesting.
What?
It says here that the police were called to his apartment several times. Reports of raised voices. Possible domestic abuse. No charges were pressed, which is why it wasn't in our police records.
But it's in the military database?
Word gets around. Someone must have noted it in his VA file. Doesn't say much else.
Right. Alright, leave him.
Well, I'd better go.
Sure.
Now the question is, do we harass the living woman with the domestic violence, or do we harass the dead ghost with the domestic violence?